did a minimum wage, living wage a couple of years ago out of North Syracuse. And we did the numbers. When you're talking about $15 an hour, when you're talking about a little over $30,000 a month, that's not going to give you a standard. If you're a woman with 2 children, you're still living in poverty. So $15 is not that deep. So we really need to push hard and ensure that our families can start moving into the direction that needs to happen. Because actually, if you really want to have a living wage, you can give $25 an hour. But so when we talk about poverty, I was one of those people. I had a kid. I made $5.25 an hour. And for me, every 3 paychecks, I had to go to Catholic Charities and get a voucher to go to the grocery store and feed my child. I worked 40 hours a week. I should not have had to go to Catholic Charities. And so I think when Sherry talked about, they say people that live in poverty don't want to work, that's not the truth. I get up every day, I went to work every day, and I still brought in $12,000 a year to raise my child. That's not acceptable in this country. We have to be the ones to stand up. Because CEOs every 30 seconds make 7 times what I make in a week. Every 30 seconds. So I'm trying to figure out how much money do they really need. I don't think about what they need. I think about the position they want to keep us in. And I think at this time now, as a country, we need to fight back, we need to push back, and every American should be able to be self-sustaining. Nobody should have to go for services. And if they really thought about it, if they raise it to $15, everybody cry about the social service network. That would alleviate some of that. It would make it a lot easier, and they can stop screaming about all the people on social services. So again, it's up to us to make this happen. It's up to us to fight back, it's up to us to push back, and it's up to us to let them know we won't sit down on this. Because if I go to work for 40 hours, I want to be able to have my lights on, I want to be able to feed my kid, I want to be able to drive a car, and I want to go shopping. Minimum wage across the state of New York. Statewide, we've asked for a waiver to make it applicable to the city of Syracuse.
Thank you, Councilor Hudson. I just want to say it's actually a shame when you think about it, that those who control industry and efforts to preserve themselves continually inflate the cost of goods and services. At the same time, they deny the very people who are essentially the raw engine of the industry the opportunity to make a respectable pay so that they can keep up with the cost of goods and services. You often hear the argument about increased regulation, that there's too much regulation, in my opinion, is not enough. The fact that we live in a competitive market, the fact that there will always be an effort to increase costs to satisfy their bottom line or increase their profit margins, means that there will always be changes or difficulties in sustaining our quality of life. The cost of living will always go up. And so, in my opinion, for as long as they continue to preserve themselves, for as long as they continue to raise the cost of goods and services, we will continue to actually increase wages. So that's simple. The other thing I'll add is this. You talk about sharing the liability, sharing the cost of operation. It's absolutely true. It's not just the right thing to do. quite frankly, the only thing to do. We're talking about improving our condition, reducing the dependency on public services, empowering people to provide for themselves and their family. I've been saying this since I've been elected. It's the only solution. It's the only way for us to be more prosperous as a society. So we got to keep the fight going. All right, appreciate it.
What